Good morning. Oh, hello. Gotta start that way every morning, right? Good morning. I know the starting soon scene is a little bit not outdated, but like obsolete. Because it's from Twitch, but I realized I was not getting out like promotional tweets and stuff like that. Um, it wasn't working out very well. So like I need to start stream, grab the new link because it's a different link every time on YouTube. And then I could post stuff. So I'm gonna have to do some kind of small starting soon, just enough time for me to be like, come hang out. Sorry. So sorry. I know there's a lot of people who are like they hate starting soon scenes. I mean I get it, but I need it. I need the link. And I don't know any other way to do it because otherwise the link that it gives me in like my dashboard is huge, like messy, gross. Where when I finally push live and like my bot pushes a link, it's a lot smaller. It already like simplifies the link for me. So until I can find a better system, that's how we're gonna have to do it. um, okay, excuse me. Recap. Iris died. We tried to save her by having Stella bite her and turn her. Why are we doing this today? Yeah? The water's on the counter. Can you ask your brother? Like, there is water out there. It's on the counter. Anyways, what was I thinking saying? Stella bit Iris in an attempt to, because we got the notification like Iris will be dying soon. Time to say your final goodbyes. So I thought maybe we could save her as like a trusted human that has like helped Stella, and it didn't work. Paul begged Grimm for why? Why are we doing this today? I don't understand why it's like constant. Like if I move at all, it's focusing. So do I need to just sit still today? So frustrating. I'm like this close to becoming just like a PNG tuber so I don't have to deal with the camera issue because I don't get it. And like it changes the color. I feel like, see, I'm fairly bright. It's fairly bright in here. And so then when I turn on the light, I get really, really bright and then it changes it to super dark. I'm like, why is it so dark? I don't understand whatever balance system it has because it just kind of makes everything. It gives me like having a light on does give me facial light and separates me from the background, but it's still really dark. I'm frustrated with it. I need a new camera or PNG tube. Anyways, Iris died. Paul tried to save her. Paul tried to plead Grimm for her life and it didn't work. So what happened is the story we're going with is the government was just like, you guys are teenagers, you're on your own now. Here's Iris's money. Good luck, basically. So Stella moved in with the Goths, and the Goths moved to Forgotten Hollow because Mortimer and Bella are part of Stella's new coven. The kids are not. They're not yet, at least. We may get to that point. We'll see. I mean, sure, we'll probably get to that point. Somebody will. Um, who else? Uh, Andrea, our spellcaster, is moving in with the Charm family because she knows somebody in the Charm family. Can't remember her name. She knows her and is like, hey, I'm on the streets. I need help. And so I'm figuring this spellcaster family, they're all kind of misfits anyway, so she kind of fits in. They adopted her and took her in. And so the spellcaster family is funny because I swear the Charm family lived somewhere in the world and they didn't have a home. I don't know if that was just from neighborhood progressions or what. They didn't have a home. So now they're living in Glimmerbrook. We need to build their house. And then, what is her name now? I can't remember. Annabelle. Annabelle is our werewolf. Annabelle and Paul are resident human. Paul's interested in being a werewolf but is not yet. Didn't have a place to go. So Annabelle reached out to the alpha pack, or the alpha in her pack, kind of in her pack, a local alpha, and they gave her a rundown trailer for her and Paul to live in, and that's where they are. So gameplay, we'll load it all in. And I can pull up I did finish the trailer. The trailer is gonna go up as a speed build. Oh, and I can turn on the sounds now so you guys can hear it. The sound is super loud for me, but it doesn't look like it's super loud for you guys on the little mixer thing. Excuse me. Let's go to Manage Worlds. Let's go see where Annabelle and Paul ended up. So I am currently working on the house for the Goths. I finished, where are we at? Moonwood. I finished Annabelle and Paul's home. It is this trailer. Very minimal. I do need to add some more funds back into their account. They actually left the house with like $12,000. They should have left the house with about $4,000, but I forgot about like selling the furniture. And then after building this, they lost quite a bit of money. So we're gonna have to add some money to their account, because the lore, I guess, behind it is they were given the space to live by the local alpha. So this is it. It's just like a trailer that's been pulled and kind of permanently parked on this lot. I could not for the life of me get this roof to match up. It kind of frustrated me because it's not like seamless the way I would like it to be. But this is their really kind of beat down home that they're just stuck living in because their caretaker passed away and they don't have anywhere else to go. And it's pretty simple. It is just a room, a bathroom, and your basic living space here with like really run down furniture, like hand-me-down stuff, whatever the alpha could help gather, in the last minute. So they're not in like the best shape to begin with, but they are finally in Moonwood, and they're finally like close to the pack and able to make some like advancements with being near the pack. So then I put the Charm family, where did I put them? Here. But I do want to I think I want to redo this building. I want to get in there and look at it and see, but I do think I want to adjust this house and make it similar to one of the doll houses. I don't know if I ever put the doll house that I built on YouTube or if it's just up on the gallery, but I kind of want to go same idea as do a doll house for that one. But right now we are working on this one. We're keeping to this like style of the other houses, the like huge kind of Victorian style. Let's turn the lights on. And I've only gotten the outside done at this point. I also had some roofing issues here. We're really, really close. It's just that one little angle you get a little bit of white, which is kind of irritating. But that seems a little high. Maybe if we round it a little? No, it didn't do a whole lot. That looks a little better. But so this is the new goth home, the Coven's new home. Yeah, I built this one. I did record it and it will go up on YouTube. And it's currently recording right now, so I'll be able to do the full speed build and a video. but this is what we're going to be working on. And what was I going to say? There's the pond. It's got some gators in it, and I did do a graveyard in the back here. And that's just about it. We haven't done any of the inside. Oh, did I push undo? I must have. What letter is that? Control Z. I didn't realize I hit all of that at once, but okay. But so this is where we're at right now. I kind of wanted to go Victorian style, but I wasn't quite wanting to be like dark and gloomy as Vlad's, because we wanted to be like semi-inviting. We want new people to like come in and then get trapped. And so this one's kind of inviting and similar idea. These ones are fairly inviting. That one doesn't even look like it belongs here. We'll probably need to redo that one at some point, but yeah, I didn't want it to be quite so Dracula vibes as Vlad's is. So that is it. And we'll probably end up redoing some of those other houses as the like coven grows overall, because the idea is to see like who can populate the world the most over 10 generations. Yeah, so we'll do all of that stuff. And I'm thinking we play a sim week. Like right now, it doesn't matter. Right now we're building, but like you play a sim week and then you move to the next family, and each week you move to the next family. So you're not with them the whole time. But depending on how that works, and like since story progression is off with the other families, I may have to do like a longer lifestyle so that they continue to like get work, you know, like they continue to do skills and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't figured out the logistics yet. That's just kind of where I'm at right now. And we have no rooms on the inside, so that's what we're doing now. Is we need to figure out rooms and furnishing. And I am kind of being a little lenient on like budget. It's okay if I like need to add some money within reason. I'm not gonna add like $1 million, hopefully. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're building today. Building in The Sims. I do like to use these lights in every single room, because oftentimes I forget to add lights. It's like, that's my main Sims character flaw, is forgetting lights. So I just put these in to begin with, and if I remember to swap them for something else, great. If not, no big deal. And I'm not sure if we will. This is kind of a big space. I was gonna say we might not use this space, but it's kind of a big space to just ignore. So we'll see. This space is mostly just here to make the stylized roof that I wanted, but it is like, it's at least 2 rooms up here. So we should use it in some way. And I'm thinking like an open floor plan, but maybe with some columns inside. Like, you know, just to make it seem super like upscale and like, oh, there's columns when you first walk in. Although that one would bug me because it's not... I don't know, maybe I don't want the columns then. Because I like kind of a room divider without being a full-blown... Maybe not. Without being a full-blown wall is kind of what I was thinking. But let's not. Okay. I do think kitchen should be in like this corner area at least. Maybe dining in this area. And kind of living space. You know, I've never really paid attention. Can you guys even see? Cursor. Ooh. No. We'll just drop that there and undo. I don't know if you guys can see the cursor as I like... Oh, good, you can. Okay, I was like, wait a sec, you know, I've never paid attention to that. You can see the cursor, that's good. Okay, But yes, so let's do kitchen first, because kitchen is probably gonna need the most, like, very specific spacing, where everything else is kind of, like, manageable. These are not even. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. I thought they were all centered on the inside of a wall panel, and they're not. Okay. The witch stove actually seems okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should do like they're fully I'm thinking, are they fully just gosh, I can't words today. Victorian, or are they like living in a modernized house? I think the goths themselves would be very like swank and modernized. I think that would be the case. They would. So let's do modern interior. Good morning. How are you? Let's do. I don't want to do all red. I feel like that's like cliche goths right there, is to do all red. But maybe they would be modern. Let's do that. I wasn't really paying attention to window placement on the inside. Sleepy. Me too. Me too. I'm like, can I go back to bed? I wasn't really paying attention to window placement on the inside when I placed all of these. And now I'm not 100% sure how well that will work. I was just placing them based on like what they look like on the outside, and I might need to just shift all of them up. And hopefully that doesn't look like really weird on the wall. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, then they all have to be shifted though, because that would bug me to have like some of them be up and the rest not. And hopefully the upstairs is fine, and it's just a matter of shifting these bottom ones. Okay. No! There. Let's do that. I'm not sure if I love the idea of them having like an all-black kitchen. But we might do like a black and white kitchen for them. I also don't love that door being there, but it works really well with that porch. Oy, oy, oy. This one. Okay, let's put the fridge there. I feel really indecisive on this build. If it looks weird on the outside, put some shrubs under them. That's true. It is true. See, I always think, like, they look too high up a lot of the times, but it's because they have foundation. But, like, it doesn't look too bad. As long as the... No, I don't think it's too bad. Those don't look like they match up. Well, no, they don't look like they match up either way. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get too nitpicky with it. Like, I need to pay better attention to the chat, because Life was saying that it takes like 20 to 30 seconds for chat to come through. And so I tried to fix that, and then I've not really been paying attention enough to be like, is that better? I'm like, am I taking too long to respond still? I don't know if I want an all-black kitchen. But I also don't want white. Maybe just no. Or color. So maybe I just do color in the flooring and the walls to kind of balance it. Or even just white on the walls. Just say a number and I'll type it. Okay, 5. I think it was more like my responses were taking like 20 seconds to come through. And she's like, you're not seeing things very fast. And I'm like, oh, I can't see it like any faster. 5. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of long. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess it wasn't like 20 seconds though. Like she was saying it was somewhere between like 20 and 45 seconds before I responded to stuff. Because you can adjust the latency, which is really weird. You can change like the latency, and I don't know. Someone said that might be why the chat is slower to show up. Like, so when, you know, is another thing, I can't actually put anything in live chat. That's kind of strange too. But like when she puts an emote in chat, I can see it go across the overlay before I see it pop up in the chat itself. So I was like, oh yeah, there's a delay. But it's like, it's set to live chat. I don't know how to turn that up. I don't know. It might just be something you have to get used to on YouTube. It's just kind of being a little bit delayed on the chat. I have no idea. Or hopefully it's something they're working on. I don't know. Okay. I moved those over because I realized they were not centered correctly. So we could put in one more of these. And then maybe the trash can go right at the back door. Are you on top chat or live? I'm on live chat. Which is another weird thing because you have to pick every single time. And like, that might be the issue. I'm on live chat. But it's weird that like it doesn't stay on live chat. It goes automatically to top chat and you have to change it every single time. But yeah, I'm on live. Toggle timestamps. I don't know that that really helps if I'm only seconds behind and not minutes. I won't notice too much of a difference. But timestamps is still nice to see too. That's all I have. I can see like participants, I can toggle timestamps, and I can send feedback. And then when you set up the stream, you can pick the latency you want. And then it said like if you choose the next step up to get it even faster, then you can't have like closed captions and something else. And so I was like, I don't know that we want that either. So I think it just is what it is. Maybe I like these better. We've just been spoiled on Twitch with how... No, I think we'll keep those. With how fast chat comes through. It is. It's pretty limited. Overall, like, YouTube is a lot more limited. But I'm hoping the growth here continues. That's what I'm hoping for. The delay isn't crazy from your perspective. Good. Good. That's the other thing. Is it... I mean, she's across the pond. So maybe there's some delay because of that. I don't know. I don't know enough to... I kind of feel like I'm just like, not like a joke streamer, but like, I'm still kind of a baby streamer, even though I've been doing it for a while. Like, I really don't have the answers for most of this stuff. I just like kind of go with the flow and hope it works out. That is not the same. Did I do that on this one too, or did I use the right one? I did use the right one. Oh, wait. No. Okay, I thought I had the wrong ones. Maybe it seems long for her perspective because she's measuring and measuring. That's funny. That is hilarious. That was so I played D&D online with Life, and I literally sent her and her significant other a thing about how the human mind just doesn't understand metrics, and how they play like a halfling, and I play a halfling, and that's why I sent it to her, and she's like, I just bought a yardstick, and I did not realize how short a yardstick really is, and my little halfling is like up to this girl's hip, and I was like dying laughing. I'm like, that's true. I never even thought about like all of the sass that my halfling gives is given at like an angle like this, like a little toddler sass. It was so funny. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I should have kind of maybe looked up some ideas, and I did not. That's okay. I don't like that this isn't centered. But it also makes sense, so maybe the trash can goes on this side. Or I can do the rounded edger in the right color. The issue with this is there's not a good matching piece to like finish this island off. It doesn't, they don't match up the same way. See, like it, like why? Why did you do this to us? Move objects on. I swear I have that installed and it's never on. So I need to look and check and make sure that that package file is still working, because I'm tired of having to type that every single time. Yeah, like there is no way to match that. What are other people using to make this look like it's flush? Because it just doesn't. It would be... It would need to be this way. That's really close. Can you just imagine living in an actual house like this and having like an inch of your counter hanging off all the time and like bumping your elbow into it all the time? This is an issue. Like, Sims, fix this. There needs to be some way to make the countertops fit. I think that's as close as that's gonna get. Yeah, it looks so weird to me though. But that's the best that's gonna go. Are these? These are bars, right? Hello. Yes, good. That's what I wanted, so I can put some bar stools to this out around this one. We need a sink, which should go... Really, it should go right underneath that window, but it's not gonna work that way. Oop. If I do that... and that, and then just leave that one on its kind of own like that. Maybe it won't look so weird. Well, I don't know. It's at the back of the house. Do they have to be like symmetrical at the back of the house? Usually they're not. Just in The Sims, because we're so used to trying to make it look nice. But when you look at like real life houses, they only look symmetrical from the front. They're gonna need a microwave for sure, and a good old dishwasher, and some upper cabinets would look good. Is there a black version of these? Kind of open it up so it's not all black cabinets. Yeah, I like that. And an upper one. We could even do... totally ditch that. Or we could just cover it and it'll look good on the outside, but you can't see it from the inside. Oh, but that just doesn't match well with the rest of these cabinets, I don't think. Darn, because that could have been nice to have. Does this one look better? That's not the right color. Well, shoot. Is there one of these that's see-through? No. That one, but it's a corner. It's not a full-on. Trying to think, how do I finagle this to make it look like it's supposed to be that way? What if I take this one? I want to grab this one and like, I can't pull it off of the wall. I was hoping maybe if I could like pull it forward just a bit, it would match better. But no. Okay. Forget that. We could just do another one of these, another one of those, and then maybe the half. Not for that one though, that one won't work because it's another glass one. Gonna find a way to make this fit. Ooh, what if it's like that still is, and you can still see the window. Okay, we'll just do that. It doesn't have a handle and an opening, but it looks intentional. It looks like that's the way that's supposed to be, at least. It's not like they're functional in the game anyways. It's all looks, so that should work just fine. I don't think that looks modern enough to put that there. I want to see that. Okay, that's okay. I don't think I want like any kind of a hanging cabinet over the island. You know, like some houses have that. I don't think I want that. It doesn't seem very modern. It seems like when you're trying to modernize an older house, you might do something like that. Like just take out the wall and put the cabinets back up. Or like you're just knocking out the wall in between. So let's do that, and then a kind of backsplash even though the stove is out in the middle. Some kind of tile back here would look nice. But I really don't want the whole thing black. This like green has some, so it looks good there, except when you come all the way over here, you lose that modern feel because of the paneling at the bottom. Is there a green in this one? I love the turquoise green colors. Meh. Vitamin T, I'm watching. Wait, hello there. Will you please do an interview with Kyle, who's project manager for NBA 2 games? I have no idea what that is. That's really weird because I know Vitamin T is a streamer. I wonder if she knows that her likeness is being used. Because that's what that looks like a bot using her likeness. As at first I'm like, I know who that person is, and then I'm reading that and that does not, yeah, like totally scammer bot thing. Okay, thanks for deleting that. Maybe not. That looks like too much. Okay, just probably not on that wall and none of those walls, just like that backsplash wall. That's probably all I will do. I wonder if, like, maybe she's clicked a link and her own account's been hacked and not necessarily like a bot thing. That's super weird. I wouldn't click on her profile link just in case. Like, I know on Twitch there's a lot, like, people can like harvest your stuff if you go to their profile link. I don't think YouTube has quite that same hole. But I don't know enough to say. I clicked on that. Thank you. Modern house flooring. No. I like click on it. Oh, let's turn that grid off. That's in the way. I'm all clicking on it like, no. But, and then we'll put it down anyways. No. I don't think I like that. It's almost too sterile. Maybe it would help if I had like other wallpaper or something up right now. It just seems weird to me. I need like a good subway tile is what I really need. Their whole account is anti-vitamin T. Oh, interesting. So they're literally just out to like steal content from them. I wonder if they know. They've got to know. There's no way they don't know that. Oh, that's why it's vitamin T. I'm watching you. Okay. Jeez. Get a life. Just be like, vitamin T is kind of blown up on TikTok, so apparently somebody's gonna be salty. I named this channel after Vitamin T, a channel who created disgusting videos about Britney Spears and portraying her off as an evil version of herself. Jeez. Vitamin T was revealed to be a hater on Britney's image, and they're jealous of her and jealous of her beauty, and I'm getting that channel suspended off of YouTube soon. Oh my heck. Get a life. Wow. That's hilarious. Are they really are just jealous that vitamin T is popping off on YouTube, huh? Or not on YouTube, on TikTok. That's funny, like, I know exactly who that person, like, streamer is. I don't know them, like, but I know of them. That's like, wait a second. I don't think I like that one. I wonder how many people, like, mistake that, too, and thinking, oh, vitamin T popped in my stream and they were super spammy. You know? Like, that's unfortunate. I really don't know that the Goth family would have these colors. I really don't think they would. I think this is, like, more my style than the Goth family style. Which means I'm, like, not doing this right. Like, I want... Is there another color palette for this one, maybe? I just don't want to do all black. It just is overwhelming if it's all black. Could do gray. What is that? Like, traditional color. Agreeable gray. Everybody uses agreeable gray. Blech. Yeah, let's not. Can we, like, just block them? I'm not gonna, we're not friends. You're not really welcome here. I don't have a block feature when I click on the thing. I am not interested in chatting with you at all. Let's go over here to the YouTube dashboard. You can go on with your bad self. Are you able to block them? I don't think you are. I don't remember seeing that as an option for you guys. I don't want to deal with the like garbage. You are. That's weird. Why can't I? I have the buttons. I have the like 3 dots, but when I click on it, I can't actually do anything. Well, sort of, right? Can I only do that from here? I can put user in timeout. But I can't block from here either. I can report them. Interesting. So then how do I block them? That's a huge flaw. They can hide their messages across your channel. That's a really big flaw. I can remove, I can put them in timeout, and I can hide user from the channel, and that's all I can do. That's weird. Okay, even though I just clicked hide. Even though I just clicked hide, it will not, they're still able to comment. Not now. I have to go, see, and I can't even click on their thing to go to their channel. Report. Because I don't know what else to do. Taking a break from our regularly scheduled content to deal with ridiculous people. Okay, if I just go search on YouTube then. Because there's like nothing, oh my gosh. There's no way for me to like click it and do something about them. It says unblock user, so it did block them, but they're still able to come bug me in my own, on my stream. That's interesting. Super, super flawed. Okay, well, I don't know what else to do with that. Check Discord. Thanks. Checking Discord. Yeah, so I'm on their page. It says they're blocked, but they were still able to comment after that. Blocking is a personal thing. Yeah, I did. I blocked them. Or, like, it says unblock. So when I hid them from my channel, that blocked them, I guess. That's ridiculous. That's a big flaw. So then you just have to sit here and keep deleting somebody's thing over and over and over again. It almost doesn't even seem like they're even paying attention to what's being said, to be honest. I don't know what you just deleted. Yeah, I don't, so there, like, it almost, it still seems kind of bot-like, because they're not even responding to the fact that I'm, like, insulting them. Well, that is frustrating. That, what is the point in having YouTube chat and OBS if those features don't work on Yeah, there's like nothing. I can click on the three dots, but it doesn't do anything in OBS. You still have to go to the actual like dashboard to do anything. The YouTube dashboard. So then I have to have that open. Yuck. That's interesting. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to do other than what I've done. Oh, but it swapped over to Top Chat. Why did it swap over to Top Chat? Pop out the chat from your YouTube live. That's what it's supposed to be, though. The one that it pulls into OBS. It is. It just doesn't let you use the features anymore. I wonder, because that's one of their big issue is like you have to update your links every single freaking time. Sorry, I know this is not what we're like here for, but let's close that chat and see if I can dock this chat. Gotta take a call for work. No worries, you do what you gotta do. I'm okay. I mean, if I just keep deleting now that I have the YouTube thing open and I can actually delete. Thanks though. Docs. I am going to try custom browser doc. See if we can get a better... It'll work this time, chat doc. It'll work this time. I'm just talking to myself, I know that, but so that people don't think I'm just sitting here. Doing a custom browser doc should work this time. We'll see if it updates next time and works. With the new stream, instead of using the doc that OBS like formulated for me. There we go. Let's see how that goes. Am I in live chat? I am in live chat again and not top chat. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder if there's like, I'm not gonna look into it now. We'll go back to playing the game over here. I wonder if there's like a back end, like even more obscure way in like channel settings for blocking somebody. I know you mentioned something about flooring. Wow. There we go. Wouldn't let me scroll. I'm like, black tiled floors in kitchen, then dark oak on the front part of the room. Oh, flooring. Yeah, I like that. Especially because they're like vampires and they're the goths. And so like I do feel like some part of their aesthetic would be darker stuff. I just don't want it to be like we're coming right into a freaking just dark den either. Let's find a good... Can we filter by color? Actually, same tile. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't like this gray. I'll have to figure something out for that still. But I do like the gray backsplash with the black tile. And then I almost feel like this should bump up one more. Am I off the grid though? A little bit. Oh, I have to rework that whole thing. Meh. That sucks. Because then the stools would be on the black tile here too. That white is almost like a stark white. Stark whites. There, that's pretty close. I do wish we could like hide those gaps. That's something I know. I like all simmers are like, ugh, these things like just don't match up the same way. It'd be nice if they did. Like can you go all the way back? But if I go all the way back there, then the cabinets kind of poke out in a weird way. Actually, I wonder if I do like a half wall, would that help that? Is that how some people are getting around that issue? Is like a half wall? So then it looks like things are all flush, except I'm off the grid. So it would have to be there. Way too tall of a half wall. Let's go standard half wall. Still too tall. That looks like that. Maybe? Then it like pokes out, although I can change that trim, so maybe I'm still not done yet. Let's do that. Where is the button? Why is it not? Can I just take that wall out? Thank you. Trim. A white trim. That is not what I want. No, so you can't like remove this wall trim. Darn. That would have been nice if that, well, and then it's got this here, which is strange. Actually, still fiddling. There, I have another idea. What if this one is gone and those are gone? And then we can do a white top to this one. No, the white doesn't match. Darn, because I was thinking maybe we can just like conceal it that way, but this is not the same white. Nothing to change. Could do like a glass splash, but no. How do I make this work in a way that I will like it? Let's get rid of that wall. Let's do one of, not that one. One of these, and let's do the... Nope, what did I do? I want that money back. It's hidden somewhere in that island. Fix this one again. This is like so shockingly white. I wonder if I hope that's enough space to like get through that. Should be. Although now that I've got the wall out, I don't need to be so far back. I can do this again. And then I'll put that, I'll put that range, that like freestanding range. Out there instead. That means I don't have an oven. I'll have to figure out an oven placement. But then I won't have that funky gap that it causes to put like a stove in the middle. It still seems weird to me. That's okay. I don't want to, I'm being super picky at this point, and I probably need to like tone that down. No space electric oven. I think that's a top. Yeah, that's a countertop oven. This, though. Can I put this still? I can put it right underneath, and then now there's not some funky gap. Nice. So basically I'm using those two pieces forever, for the rest of my designing life, if I'm doing anything in the middle, because it's the only way it just doesn't look weirdly gapped. Will this look? No, it wouldn't work. I was gonna say that'd be nice if I could like sit that inside there now that it's covered up, but it doesn't work. Okay. Enough indecision and issues. We definitely need to have A fire. And I would say this probably needs to be like closer to the front of the house somewhere. And we need... Did I put down a trash can? I didn't put down a trash can yet. Let's put that over on this side. I want to put it there, but it also seems really weird. Like, that's the first thing you're gonna see when you walk into this house. Trash can. So we can put it here. I hope they can reach it. It's on the grid, but it's being covered by something that's not on the grid. So they may not be able to reach that. We'll see. If not, maybe I'll put it underneath this, like, window over there. Let's see. I do like, kind of like those. Ooh, but I also really like those. Let's do that. Window coverings. They're vampires, so they're gonna probably want some window coverings as much as possible to stay out of the sunlight. Although it doesn't really make sense to use a lot of curtains in a... Is that huge? It is. In a kitchen. We're probably gonna want some at least. Like, those just might be it. We might be doing a lot of gray and black in this. Funny, I actually just did... One of my most recent builds is a modern build for the goth family. But not a vampire goth family, just the goth family. So apparently I just do a lot of modern builds for the goth family. That doesn't match very well. I want that, but without the trim. That's closer. That might just be it. I don't want to do, like, shift, because then I lose my backsplash over there, but it would be easier to just replace the backsplash and not do this whole room. Which one was it? Not that one. This one. In a gray. Okay, and then a dark flooring. Probably the rest would be dark flooring. I don't know that I would do carpet at all. And let's be honest, the Sims carpet isn't all that great anyways. It all looks dingy and, like, run down to me. It doesn't quite look like carpet to me. Ooh, we could go, like, do some of the fancy tiles, or not tiles, but wood. I think that's too much. I don't think I like that. But that's not bad. Did that go outside though? No, good. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And then everything to make it work and match up with, like, the door. I think if I... Oh, good. Don't want it to cover up the black that I did. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And then we can just copy these for the downstairs. They're like, no, no thanks. No, no sunlight, please. So far, I'm trying to think. Mortimer may not be fully changed yet. I believe Bella is. Bella is, like, fully vampire. Mortimer's been, like, started the process, but I think it takes up to 3 days, and I think Iris died just as, like, those 3 days were starting for him. I don't know if I like that. It just seems so abrupt, but oh well. Oh well. I'm being very indecisive. Dining table. They definitely need a decent dining table. I think I have a child that's coming to visit me. It sounded like somebody's at my door, contemplating if they should bug me or not. Vampires. These are just not modern enough. Like, this is something you definitely would see in Vlad's house. But not like a modern day vampire kind of house. Nope. Can you sort styles? Not by modern. Oh, there it is. They're not in alphabetical order. That's weird. A black table. I just don't. It's too dark. That's better. Like a glass with the dark wood. We also can put down a rug if we wanted to. I don't know if you would put a rug. Well, I know some people do put rugs underneath their dining tables. That seems like a card table. That doesn't even seem like a table. What does this one look like? That one's interesting. Dark. I kind of like that. It's gray and dark wood. Maybe. I'm thinking, what if there's like some kind of drink bar buffet here? And then we can center this with the island. But then it doesn't look off-center if there would be a chair there. It doesn't look off-center if we fill that space with like a bar. Because I know they can drink, like there's a plasma cocktail that they can make and consume. So it would make sense to have, especially if they're like forever vampires. And I just don't know if I like that. That seems like an outdoor patio table type chair. That's the one that's supposed to match this table, I think. This is probably supposed to be an outdoor table. Good grief. I don't like that one. I just don't like it. And this one, the more I look at it, it looks more like a coffee table. Okay, we're gonna leave the table the way it is. The table is what it is. I don't know about chairs, though. Yeah, we'll keep those chairs. There are 5 people in this household right now, but the idea is to continue to grow, like, the coven overall. There's somebody walking by. So you want, like... Definitely need space, but we can only have 8 Sims to a household, so eventually that's when we're gonna have to move into like those other houses and start taking them over so that the coven can continue to grow. And maybe we like, is there a way for vampires to take out other vampires the way like werewolf packs do? Because maybe we take out Vlad eventually. Here, is there a bar? What is that? That's interesting. Is there just a... No, because all of the bars you kind of have to... You have to get behind. So how do we make a drink without having a bar there? I could do, like, this guy and make it small. Maybe, like, hide it. It would still have to be somewhat accessible. Because I don't think you can make a drink otherwise. Without being an actual, like, legit bar. Like that. It would have to come forward for it to be usable, for them to actually make a drink. Which really cramps up right there. Or we move the dining space this way. The bar could be there. Like, they could have a breakfast nook next to their bar. Like, mimosa is right first thing, you know? Because we still have tons of space over here for, like, a TV. I'm still not sure I like this island placement. See, like, this stuff, like, it's too bad there isn't some way. I just want, like, a little wet bar, like, some cabinetry and a way to make a drink. Is there not, like, a drink tray that we can make drinks off of? Drink tray? These. Serve your guests a refreshing carbonated beverage in style with our Lux drink tray manufactured with sustainable materials. That's just a carbonated drink, though. Summer drink tray, perfect pitcher. No. That's unfortunate. That's kind of like a, it's kind of a flaw. That we don't have some way to do drinks without an actual bar. No, the vampire one is way too out there. This one actually looks like it belongs outside, which it's part of the patio pack. Kind of makes sense. And like, these are just so big. Right? Like, I don't want all of that. No. Trying to think, like, how do I make this suit the way I want it to? Because even none of these are short enough. Oh, they are. They do match up. I know I've seen people turn bars into, like, swim-up bars in a swimming pool. I'm sure there's some way you can maneuver this to, like, park it right here and make it still usable. Like, park it in like that somehow and it still be like a usable bar. Except no, because the sim has to stand right here, so it wouldn't work. Sims Y. Okay, so which one do I like the most? There's an all black one, there's this brown one. Because I do think we need one. It's just not really gonna flow well. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be like that. Kind of sucky. And then having the table over here. Or you could do the table there and have the bar on this side. Probably want it like that. And then place like a cabinet piece and a cabinet piece. No, it's not gonna fit otherwise. It would have to go this way. Or I'm super indecisive. I'm so sorry. Or this guy goes back over here. Dining space. And this just becomes part of the entertainment space. Like, right there. Could do that. Which, this one, I don't think it's gonna match up well. Not really, no. Like they're different blacks, and then that's got a white top on it. Is it this one, maybe? That matches? Yeah, that matches a lot better. It's kind of unfortunate placement, if I'm honest. But it does mean we can tuck the trash can back where it was. Maybe have a floating wall separating the kitchen and the living space. Where... and the bar be in that. So, like, turn it. So that it's, like, there. Like a little pass-through. Let's scooch it that way. Yeah, and then I could change the, hello. I could change the tile. Yeah, turn it 90 degrees. Change the tile to black right behind it. It does look a lot better. It doesn't look like it's, like, just some obscure, like, unit there. And the bar and the window isn't... wait. And the bar is a window into the other room. Yes. So then would you keep the dining space? No, it wouldn't even fit there. Keep the dining space here. And then we could have like two kind of living spaces then. Like, I would assume, okay, if they're like eternally living vampires, maybe they are a little grandiose and they have like a piano or something, as well as like their couch and TV set up, maybe. And then we can put this guy back where, actually, let's just put it, why is it blue? Oh, because you can't get to the front of it. Hello, out the door. Out the wall, really. There. Fill that to there. Maybe even... where's that wall? Ugh. That line's like up in a really weird way. Okay, then let's not. Maybe even do one more just to like complete that look. And make it look like it's a complete wall. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's a really good idea. This could just be like a formal... no, because normally you would walk in and your formal sitting area is the very first area you walk into. I do think I need like some fancy light. Kitchen. Why is the hanging lights not in the kitchen? Lighting. Hanging lights. Like... those are kind of fun. But they hang too low, I think. Yeah, they're like touching. They're touching the island. That's not gonna work. That's one thing I don't understand. There's a few of these, like, how? How are you supposed to use this if it's like, if they all touch, if they're hanging from the ceiling? They need to be like a little bit shorter. I know you can raise your wall heights, but I don't usually use like the raised wall heights on the bottom floor. I might use them on the top floor, and that's about it. How tall is that one? Way too long. And way too long. It'd be nice if we could sort by the length too. Like, that's too big, too low. What is this one? Oh, from industrial. Yeah, that's cool. It doesn't really work for modern. That one's nice. Meh. It looks like almost like it's a hood. Actually, since moving that, I would want to recenter that oven and stove too. I like the kitchen. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm not sure. I feel like it's been so long since I've done anything in The Sims that I'm just like second guessing all of it, I guess. I do want, I think I liked this. Well, hello, this way. I almost feel like that's too much lighting though. For those to be next to each other like that. Well, it would be great if I could place it correctly. Oh my gosh. What did I push? I guess it's not too bad because it almost looks like it's a hood more than it looks like it's a light. But it's gonna give us the lighting that we need. And then, wow, that is a loud car. And a slow one. Go on. Go on with your bad self. Oh my gosh, is it not? I think someone just started mowing their lawn. Great. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. It's getting further away, so maybe they just like they're close on one end and not the whole time they're around. They don't have any pets, so we don't need anything like that. I'm not sure I want to get into greenery yet. Maybe I do later. I don't think I want to do any of those details yet. Like major furniture placement would be good. Okay, so I'm thinking posh kind of sitting area in this corner. Like chess table. I don't think I want... Do I want one of these? I don't have a chimney on this house at all. It would be nice, especially for like the Christmas and Santa Claus and all of that, if there's a fireplace. Otherwise, the visits are kind of weird. And I guess if you're like living in an old Victorian house, there would probably be a refurbished chimney at least. That doesn't seem, that's like almost a modern rustic. I think I like this one better. And that helps kind of create maybe two spaces. Like one sitting area here and one kind of lounge area here with the bar and maybe a couple of like cushiony chairs and the chess table. I'm gonna keep that modern filter on and see if that helps like narrow all these options down a little bit. I would not call this a modern chair. Not at all. Not at all. No like good modern comfort chair there. So we'll go without that because that doesn't really work. Like these I think are more modern. They're not quite there, but that's more modern than that. In my opinion. Oh, that's cute. That's kind of cute and comfortable. probably would turn them. What if they were in this corner? Maybe not so much in the corner. Maybe not. They might be good as like a first like view when you come in the door. And hopefully that bar is still accessible that way. And I feel like I'm having to get like back into the groove of playing The Sims. It's been so long. So hopefully it's not super frustrating to watch me hem and haw. I don't like any of those. Is there a gray? Why is that different? That's not the same pattern. That is frustrating. Something like that would be neat if it was more gray. It doesn't... I don't have any color yet except for the door. So it's not like horrendous. I could try to tie it in. Ooh, that one's fun. We're mostly just going with grays. Black, white, and gray in this house. Almost feel like it needs to go over, but then that leaves a gap underneath the bar, which is okay, because the bar... I don't want to put table or chairs. What's it called? Bar stools at the bar? I don't think that would make sense to make this look like it's an open kind of room. Is that just music? It is just music. That's kind of fun. Definitely just turn it into a straight up lounge space to just chill, listen to music, chat, have a drink. That is a huge coffee table. Way oversized. Need like shorter. That's what I need. Not quite tall. See, like I like that, but I want something here. Oh my gosh, the fish tank one. I don't think so. It totally would work, but also not. That doesn't seem... I'm not sure I love that either. What is this? That seems like it suits them and the rest of the space a little more. Can they get to that? No. There's no way they can get to that. Oh, I can't even see the grid because of the rug. Okay. Sorry for the long delay. I got a call. No, that's okay. Posted in your Discord builds. You posted in my Discord builds about what I meant for the bar. Oh, okay. Nice. Yes. Something like that. Do you think I could do type since typing is hard? I wonder. So would you put a wall there then? Like make it a full wall instead of just a fake wall? I don't know. I'm trying to think, have I seen that like before? Is there a way to just like park it? That would be kind of neat. If I did, wasn't sure if my short description was conveying something similar to that. No, I was thinking more of just like a half wall and not like a full-on wall. But now that I've seen it, like almost wonder if there's a way to make something similar to that. If I did, what size does that make that? Can I push this into that? And I wonder if it'll still work. I need to like, the thing is, that kind of covers that. Maybe this is where floating cabinets would work. And, well, and then these could turn and still be usable cabinets in the kitchen. Hello. So I think I would have to go into gameplay and make sure that's usable. But yeah, then it would give us more counter space in the kitchen too. I need to use the buttons and not use the mouse for that. That would be really helpful. Yeah, I kind of like that. Because then all of that is like straightened up and nice looking and usable too. And then I could change all of that to the black tile. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I should have saved it. Oops. And that could give me some more upper, I could put in upper cabinets on the kitchen side too. See if they can use that with it in the wall before I like decorate the wall. Who you should know, you should be able to what? Oh, because he's in the process of changing. You should be able to make a drink. Make a drink for Bella. Go for it. And then let's see if Bella can grab that drink off the bar. Go faster. You know, 4 a.m. Let's make a drink. Everybody's gonna come in now. So he can make one. Fine. Dislikes mixology. No, we're just testing things right now, mister. And then can you come pick it up? Oh, she's already coming in to pick it up. Where's she at? Make sure that she doesn't like have a fit with us. She can pick it up. Nice. Okay. That would work fine. The bars close at 2 a.m. so making one at home at 4 makes sense. That is true. Very true. Okay. Can you guys get out now? I think I have to go to manage worlds to do it. The only place you can legally get one, right? That's okay. So when we were in Florida, the weirdest thing, they have like, so like Indiana, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays. And here you can only buy wine at the grocery store. Anything harder than wine, you have to get at the liquor store. Well, in Florida, they have like Walmart, and then they have like a little corner store kind of thing attached to Walmart, but completely separate. And that's their liquor store. It's Walmart liquor. And like same with Publix. There's like Publix, and then there's like a little corner store, and it's like Publix liquor. And it's so weird. So like you can get all of your liquor, but you have to go next door, and you can't do all of your same grocery shopping at once. Like it's attached but not like usably attached, if that makes sense. That is in the wall. But then that makes all of this like usable space for the kitchen. Let's do that. It was very strange. I mean, I think it's a better solution than to what we have here, where you have to like go to an actual liquor store. Really? I have to leave the chips out? I don't want to leave the chips out. Can I just delete it? This object cannot be deleted. Sure, we'll put it in inventory. Let's change the trim of this to see if we can match it up. Is there maybe? No. Oh, that's a gray. That's not the same gray. There's black. I don't know. We'll just do the gray then, I think. It's like that's as close as that's gonna be. I hate that we don't have matching colors in this game. Drives me insane. But that's kind of fun, and then it really is, like, it's just a nook for you to... Then, actually, we could move this to, like, a formal sitting area here, and then this is the living room? No, because I was gonna say you could put the couch there, but then the bar wouldn't be accessible anymore. I think I like it like that still, and then the couch and TV can be in this space on this side. Would they have a lamp? Probably. Modern. See what kind of crazy modern stuff we can find in here. I do like this one. I just don't know if it fits that space necessarily. And it's also one that I use a lot, so I should probably try for something different. Maybe not just using the same one over and over again. No. Oh, those are fun. Those are an interesting, like, light choice. And we do technically already have light because we have these things up here. I think I like that. What else is in here? We don't really need those kinds of decorations yet. We can put up stuff on the walls. I kind of want to do like, ooh, that's big. Kind of want to do like a lot of the details afterwards, like after major furniture is placed. Kind of like that. It might still be too big. How small does it get if I go one more? That's too small, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Do we want more cabinets in here? That corner seems kind of dark. No, I'm gonna say no. I kind of don't. I almost want another, like... Ooh, we have an espresso machine. Maybe that's where they put their espresso machine. Except, you know what sucks about the espresso machine is, like, they choose that over going to bed. Like, we'll just drink more coffee. Espresso grinder. This is the espresso engine. I think this one is just like for aesthetics, like you don't actually grind anything on it, where this like is actually getting a drink to drink. But then it's like, this is their little like drink section of their kitchen. And then I wonder if there is like hanging mugs, really cups, wine glasses, anything that I can like hang on the wall there. That's a detail, and I was going to save that stuff for later. But it's almost like, okay, that idea I don't want to lose. What is that? Oh, that's a Batu. Journey to Batu. Tank of some kind? Since the repeal of prohibition in the 1930s, Florida law has prevented grocery stores from selling spirits unless they have a separate store with its own entrance. Hence all these small liquor stores attached next door. So, okay, I wonder why Georgia hasn't done that. Because we can't have hard liquor sales inside of our stores, especially for things like Walmart. Walmart's, I mean, if they've already got a system in place with Florida where they have their own Walmart liquor, why hasn't Georgia done that? There must be another rule to Georgia, like it can't be in the same parking lot or something, right? Like, how weird that Florida would have a similar system to us. They can't sell hard liquor in their stores. Why is it like keep scrolling the same things? It's just going right back up. Florida's just insane, right? Yes. Although I really enjoyed Florida, not gonna lie. We even looked at like, what's the housing market here? Okay, let's do Christmas tree would look great right there. And probably the TV would be on this wall. I almost, maybe we like, well, I guess I do need to move that too. But what if this isn't in the center of the room? It's there. TV above it. So then you're sitting in front of the fire and in front of the TV. I think I like that. I was trying to think. It might not be Indiana that has the law that you can't buy it on Sundays. It was in South Carolina. It was when we were there visiting Tia. They, like, 4th of July must have been on a Sunday or something or other, because they had to go out and get all of what we needed the day before. It was funny. Because they, like, we barely remembered in time. What is this? That's interesting. That is a whole choice right there. I want another rug. Let's work with a rug and then see what kind of couch looks good with the rug. Because if I end up with like a white rug, a black couch wouldn't be terrible because it kind of balances it. But if I just have like a whole bunch of black on black, we're still having like a darkness issue. No. Huh. That's a tiny rug. Okay, that doesn't really work. Ooh. Doesn't look very white. Maybe it's because of the lighting that I have. What are the other options on this rug? Weird. I don't know what I was saying. But yes, probably was weird. Oh, so most states don't allow liquor to be sold in grocery stores. Really? Arizona does. So I'm assuming California and Louisiana, it's like a kind of do. There's like something other like so we get like we can buy wine, and it's funny because it'll say like vodka wine or wine vodka. And so it's like it's a vodka that has been brought down to the wine like alcohol levels so that it can legally be sold in the stores. It's super weird. Like we get some really strange combinations. I don't like this. And in the stores, in the grocery stores, not like in the liquor stores. Those are pretty standard liquor, but they're trying to like skirt that law with like calling it something else. Or they call it like, they don't call it vodka wine. They call it like instead of tequila, they call it margarita wine. Like, why not just go down to the actual store and get you like actual tequila? California does not allow alcohol to be displayed within 5 feet of the cash register. Oh, if it also sells fuel. Weird. Okay. Louisiana liquor sales are allowed in grocery stores, but individual cities, towns, and villages may disallow it. We're getting all kinds of education here today. That is funny. It's just... Ooh, I kind of like that one. I didn't want to turn it. I want to kind of like balance out the difference in the other rug. Hello. Actually, it wouldn't be underneath the fireplace though. Okay, but it's going to be so that it's even. I kind of like that. Okay, so then we probably need some kind of lighter couch then. It's just weird, like, coming from Arizona and just knowing, like, yeah, like, it's just commonplace. It's on the shelf. And then, like, seeing all of the weird ways that they're doing things here and in Florida. Do I want to have one of those longer ones? Not really. Ooh, but then that's like as far as that can go for Sims to be able to walk through. You've never understood, wait, never understood why the rugs have directional arrows. Oh, that's true. You've been playing Sims? I don't know. Because you can't roll them up. You can't, like, clean them. Usually the directional arrows have something to do with, like the bar. Oops. Shouldn't have done it. But the bar, like, because that's where the Sims walk up to it. And the tables, because that's where chairs connect. I don't know. I'm not sure why a rug would have directional arrows. That's weird. I don't think they do. It'd be different, like, yeah, if they could roll up the rug and, like, do something with the rug. Maybe that was the intention originally, was for them to be able to do something with the rugs, and then it's just never been put in the game. There's so much more, like, I keep wanting to pull out Sims 2. There's so much more you can do in Sims 2. I used to own every Sims game prior to 2010. Really? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. This is like my jam. Love this game. I've kind of taken a break just because of like the toxicity of the community, but not because of like my dislike for the game. Although I didn't buy the wedding pack and I didn't buy Bust the Dust because both of those were so buggy. They like broke people's games. But otherwise, I'm like, Sims has been my jam for so long. I just enjoy it. That's kind of an ugly bench. Like, would you really want to sit at that bench? You definitely would want a back. I don't think so. I just don't have the obsession of actually playing it. That's funny. I do. I love playing it. I think this is like the original like building game for me. Like there's so few other games that had like building opportunities and I liked the building part of it that they just didn't really have. I don't think I like that. I'm gonna lose my voice. No. It's supposed to match that. It just it doesn't really match. It doesn't really match. It's funny. Cat's been playing lately because he's been wanting the werewolves. And so when I picked up werewolves, he's been playing a bunch because he has his own account, but I'm not gonna buy all this stuff all over again. It doesn't make sense. Like they need a better system where families can share. And so now he just logs into mine and plays offline so he doesn't get in trouble. So he's been all about playing with the werewolves. None of these woods match. We need some kind of a table down here? Like realistically, who has a coffee table that is bigger than their couch? Insane. Just needs like some small ones. That would be great. No. Does that one have an option? Not really. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we look at the side tables and just have like a side table. No. Where was I looking earlier? There was some better tape. There was a round table option that I'm not seeing now. When I was looking, oh, this one. Just do like, I don't think I like that color either though. Like we're getting back into this like all whites and blacks. Maybe with the decoration stuff is when I start tying in other colors. Okay, TV. I think we've spent like 100,000 on this house so far. That's a lot. We've like really not gotten very far in it. Do we have another lamp type that I like? Not really. Nope. That is not modern style. Not at all. That's like country cottage core. Maybe? It's like in the TV, but it works. Maybe this is... Man, I am totally gonna lose my voice. Maybe this is where we put... Where would that be? Study? Oh, I don't want modern anymore, though. Hello! Thank you! How are you doing? I need a chess table. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking maybe this is where we put a chess table because I originally said maybe a chess table over there. But I kind of like this as is. I could look for a bookcase, like a short bookcase to put under there. But I'm not... Oh, I lost it. I pushed on something else and got off the screen. Like, wait, where did my game go? Huh, even though I docked the chats, I can't do anything about that. Do-do-do-do-do. We're good. Hide user. Thanks, but no thanks. So even though I popped out the live chat and docked it, that one, in my OBS window, I don't have all the moderation settings once I did docked it. That's so frustrating. So you have to keep, if you're gonna moderate any of it on your own, you have to keep the YouTube Studio one open somewhere. It's just gonna be one of those kinds of days. Like, it's been so quiet here lately, and then of course we've gotta have just trolls for days. What is it? Is it Monday? No, it's Wednesday. What the heck? Get out of here with that. Let's do that one. And And we need a chair. I don't want like an office chair. Oh, but these ones are okay. No, those are not okay. Not a good option. Don't like it. Chairs. Comforts. Comfort. It's so funny. Like, why is it just called a comfort? I thought it said it was comfort chairs and not dining chairs. I read it wrong. That was my bad. That's not too bad. Then, when Christmas time comes, that's where you put your Christmas tree. I don't know. Do vampires get to celebrate Christmas? Storage. Darn, I was really hoping maybe in the Dream Home Decorator pack. Yes. I'm thinking there's some of those bookcase type. No. That could fit underneath here, and then I could just put some books on it, and then it would be considered a bookcase and work for reading stuff, but apparently not. Oh, where were, like, these ones? They were over on the other one, but where's the shorter ones? This. Maybe. Kind of want one that's, like, one shorter than that. No. I know I'm missing something here, because I think they definitely should be there. Maybe if I go... Was I in here? If I go this way? Like, all these back ways you have to go in to get to anything is ridiculous. Nope. Is it part of closets then? Or what we do is we go here, all items, and then turn on Dream Home Decorator. That one. So we've got, maybe I can like build my own and make it too high instead of it being 3 or like right up underneath the window. Yeah, someone came in talking about their cucumber. Ridiculous. Not a big deal. That's what I was saying. Like, what the heck? It's just like, it's a Wednesday. Like, get out of here with that crap. I don't understand it. Like, and so I popped out the chat from the YouTube studio and I docked that chat in my OBS and I still could not moderate from there. Oh, any cool recipes? Just dicing them up, I guess. But, so I still couldn't moderate, even though I popped out the live chat. I couldn't do anything with it, when I docked it in OBS. So you have to keep, like, if you don't have anybody else moderate for you, you have to keep a whole browser window open, which is really kind of dumb, because it's like a resource hog. This is kind of what I was thinking. Something like that one. Not that color, though. It's not a big deal, though. Just like, whatever. I'm used to those kinds of comments. Have you seen that Jamaican guy who does the cucumber song? I have not. I have not. Okay, but that wood doesn't match. Darn it, I was hopeful that this is what I would be. Maybe if I... That one's not terrible. No. Still doesn't match, but it's closer to the right color. Vitamins, minerals? No. Does he say vitamins or does he say vitamins? No, I don't know that one. I'll have to look it up. The problem is I like actually took the time to post things like promotion stuff all over the place. That's probably why I'm getting all the trolls. Like, actually promoted myself places and This is what I get for it. Then this way we have like a bookshelf that they can read off of without it being like a huge bookshelf, and then we could put pictures there if we want to or something. Post it in the Discord for later. Thanks. I will watch that later. What time is it? 11. This is taking me really a long time, and I think it's just because it's been so long since I've done anything, and like I did do the trailer, but the trailer is super small and kind of minimal in what those kids got to have. Doesn't look terrible. I don't hate it. So that's a plus. I can move. I don't know if I would do any other lighting in this room though. The white is like so stark and bright though. Oh. I don't have stairs. Oh shoot, we have no way up to the next story. Well then, where are we gonna put in some stairs? I wonder if I can bump out something in the back here? How did I forget about stairs? They're vampires, right? Except the kids aren't vampires yet. They're still 2 kids. I'll put up a ladder for them. Oh my gosh. How in the world did... Jeez. Like, the very first thing you gotta do is put in stairs. Maybe, but I definitely have a lot of space in the back. So I could, like, put a hallway right here or something. Because, like, none of this has to stay here, or even, like, it can move further down if I wanted to. The reverse fireman's pole! Oh my gosh. Yeah, holy cow. Okay, stairs. Stairs. Stairs would have been good, too. Like, right in the entrance, like, somewhere in this zone, going right on up. Could have been nice. Use the patio for the stairs. Almost like, can I like bump all this over? 1. Where would I put this? I could get rid of this easy. Put the fridge there. It's too bad this isn't like easy to just move over. Yeah, no, we just turned that into a room. Which I guess is what we kind of need for the stairs. I cannot believe I did that. Because there's still enough walking space there for Sims. And then just... I probably could have kept that top one. Nope, not in the wall. Like that. This is just ridiculous. I can't believe this. Forgot the stairs. The lore could be, wait. Oh, it's a super old house that used to double as a store with a living space above it. It could be. I don't think I would like that though. I'm just gonna move everything over. I think that's hilarious though. Like, no, I can't do that because then I lose the bar. No. Go back. Everything go back. Go back. What am I doing now? Okay. No. We're gonna have to figure something out back here. There's gonna be a hallway or a walkway or something right there is what we're gonna do. Because no. Not happening. I like that. I like that overlook thing. I think that's kind of fun. So it would need to be... Nope, that's not the right one. Probably match up with that wall. Can I go over one more? then I'll figure out what to do with the cemetery there. I missed that. Move it all over like you were, but put the stairs on the opposite side. Oh. I could put it here. And then I wouldn't have to... Oh, yeah, because if I add on another room, like, I have to re-roof this sucker, and that sucks, too. Like, the roofing is done. So I would have to figure out roofing for this section, because I'd have to bump that out, too. Maybe that's what I need to do. This is such a freaking mess. This is a mess. Okay, so still bump this. Don't keep that. Move that one over and that one over. Change that. Move everything over. Just can't move it like that, I guess. Wait, why did it copy that and not move it? Weird. If I drag that there... Yeah, you can come in. Yes, you can get a snack. Okay. That might not be lined up right. No, it's not. Needs to be like that, and then this stuff all over. I'm gonna move these windows too, because technically there would not be like a window there, right? I'll probably have to like actually, you know, finesse it all. It's not like in the right places. Yeah, because that's not even either way. All of that's gonna be adjusted, but that gives me right there for a stairwell. One little section right here. Oh, heck, I cannot believe I did that. Actually, I don't even need that wall, though. Because it could just be an open one. Is somebody talking to me? You can open my door. Yeah, you can get a snack. I love your hair, Mom. You love my hair. I'm glad you love my hair.
It looks like Anna's hair.
It looks like Anna's hair?
Yeah, Anna looks like...
Ooh, I do not like that. Can I get rid of... Why did it take the windows with it? What the heck, man? I do like that. I just didn't like the underside. Or the dark wood would be good. Can't do it. Great. What does that dark wood look like? Close. It's okay. Just leave my door. Now the door is open, so we probably hear kids. Wait. I didn't mean to touch the rug. Okay. I wonder if I could tuck a bathroom in underneath that. If I moved this like over one more, could I hide a bathroom in that corner? And then really just shift this whole section around a little bit? I know they're kind of finicky about where you can and can't place walls. I don't think I can go one more. No, because it would get rid of that. And I don't think that's enough space for a bath. It's enough space for a single toilet and not like a sink. I don't think. No, I don't think it would work. Okay, let's get rid of that. Actually, that could go under there, though. That could still just be underneath there, just for the sake of space. And then we lost a window. I don't think another window would make sense to be right there, though. Oh, I did move this. There. Okay. Somewhat fixed. At least we have access to the upstairs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We don't play The Sims here. Not at all. Okay, so this is a mess. Why is that? Is this like off-centered? Is that why it seems weird? Yes. Okay. That works. Made that work. Do I want an arm reel? Not really. I feel like it's kind of modern to not have one. Okay. House upstairs layout. We need a bathroom, at least one bathroom. We can do, I think, 2 bedrooms upstairs and probably a bathroom. This is probably good size for a bathroom right there. Maybe even like that. Make that the bathroom space. And then there could be a hall in this area. So 2 bedrooms, a hall. The stairs would need to come up in this hall area somehow. So then bathroom and 2 bedrooms. One bedroom is quite a bit bigger than the other, but that's okay. Depending on who we place up here in the very top. So then we're gonna do stairs now. So I don't forget to do stairs again. Oops. I would like you... Holy moly, because it's taller ceilings. That wouldn't be accessible for any of the other... This would have to come in. But we can turn this... Maybe. I kind of would prefer it to go... Why aren't you letting me turn? Yes. Why not? What's the difference between there and the other way? Oh, okay. Because it needs, like, that space back there, I guess? Oh, because this room is shorter than the other room, that's why. So that would work, and this is just kind of a landing area. Here. That goes right through. Why not? What do you mean nothing to change? There we go. Okay. So when they come up from the downstairs, no. Because I didn't I didn't, like, parcel out how the rest of how they would get to any other bedrooms. Okay. Master bedroom. Let's say the master is this space here. It's like a pretty elaborate, large space. Let's put... If we did... Maybe this is just like a hallway? Can I do... Can't intersect walls. Yes, but can I... Can I go the other way with it? Where's the point in this button? There we go. Can I put a bathroom right here? So, like, this is guest bathroom. Yes, I can. Bathroom. Guest and, like, kids bathroom, I guess. And then probably master bathroom would be, like, somewhere in this front zone, and the bedroom is there. And then we almost need like a double master because Stella is the coven leader. She's the one who turned the Goths. So the Goths themselves would like have a master, and like Stella would have a larger space. Or maybe Stella has like the whole upstairs, and the kids, the Goth kids, have like the downstairs. No, I think it would be better, like, put Cassandra and, oh, what's the boy's name? Alexander up here. And put the Goths and Stella down here. So then... Maybe just, like, straight up cut that down there, and this is the hallway to the Goth's bedroom. So we wouldn't need those. I think that's doable. We might even be able to pop it one more. Yeah. Trying to, like, do we really need all of that? Not really. Oh, why did you take the column with you? That belongs outside. Maybe. Can we go back to where it was? What the heck? What in the world? Why can't I, like, place this where I want to place this? Downstairs, but what if I want it on that floor? Yeah, if I get like too far, it goes down to the bottom floor. There. What in the world? Why can't I place this? And it goes down. Undo. That puts it back. We'll do it this way then. Okay. That should be plenty of space for two master suite type things. A spare bathroom upstairs to Cassandra and Alexander's bedrooms. There we go. Oh my gosh. All of this rearranging. Builder who? Not me. Because I forgot stairs. I can't believe I forgot stairs. but now we're good. Now we need doors, and there is not a light in this room. Oh, I'm like, what is it doing now? I didn't take the right thing. And I probably would put a handrail on this one since it like turns and it's up to like kids space. It makes a little more sense to have some handrails on that one. 20,000 hours in a game and you forgot stairs. I know. I know. Ridiculous. Like, such a rookie move. And what's funny is I'm recording all of the gameplay for a time lapse. So now, like, my time lapse is gonna show me be like, oop, I forgot. Hi life. How was your stream? Enjoy your lurk. You don't have to answer. Enjoy your lurk. That is too funny. I can't believe I did that. It is one of those days. It's one of those days. We need doors. We need... Let's go for... What do those look like? Not that you can see them from way up here. You still really can't see them. They're pretty good though. They're just pretty generic dark doors. Okay, we'll put a door on this one. Streaming is good. Made some progress, but it's slow. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I think the only reason I've made any progress in mine right now is because Iris died. And then I'm like, okay, well, we have to change something because Iris is dead. Did you hear that we get a trailer tomorrow? I did not. I did not hear that. I saw their, like, post, but I'll be honest, I can't read it. The white on yellow, colors, I can't read most of that post, so I was just like, forget it, I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, do I want to put the door way down there? Kind of do. So that there's not a bunch of doors just right at the top of the stairs. Because there has to be a door there. And there kind of has to be a door there. Also, this response time is way sooner. Good. Okay, so there is like a thing that you can change for latency. And I think that's what it was. EP, they said, Froggy said it at least, have not checked into it, but food first. Yes, go get food. I know there's a lot of chatter. I know you're going off to do your thing, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. There's a lot of chatter about a high school expansion pack, and I just don't know. Do we really need that much to get like high school in the game? It just seems like that shouldn't be an expansion pack. I don't know. It just seems like too much to make that an expansion. That doesn't match. You know what I want? I want an expansion pack that fixes all the colors. You would think with like Dream Home Decorator, where we got like a decorating pack, it would have fixed all of the colors. That would have been nice. Although none of that should be in like a pack, to be honest. All of that should be in, let's just do a half wall. All of that should be done in like a patch. Like fixing this stuff so that things match correctly. That should all be in a patch more than just an expansion. You shouldn't have to pay for that to match. Can you color match? No, not in like Sims 2. You can't make patterns, you can't color match. Like, that's why like there's all this like not really tea, but like all these memes about how Sims 2 is the better game. Because you can like create whatever you want in patterns and stuff, and you still can't do that in 4, and 4 is like, you know, the super beefy game, and you just can't do any of that stuff. Okay. That is not a half wall. That is like a really tall quarter, like 2 3/4 wall. There we go. 2/4 wall. 2/4 wall would be a half wall. Okay. Doors, rooms, and stairs before we decorate. Okay. Yes, we do need, this little corner is super dark. We need that. Where did that go? In the stairs. It's kind of messing with, no, it didn't really mess with the lighting, I guess. It is what it is. Oh, where is this one? Oh, in the wall? No. I don't know. Whatever. Let's grab this color downstairs and match it to this. And then we can do guest bathroom. I'm not going to be able to see it very well. No, not at all. Not at all. Guest bathroom. I do like this one, and it feels like it would be okay in a bathroom. We'll go this way. Yeah, you can't see it. You'd have to like get in here and decorate from like this angle. Not even. So showing it is the wall while you decorate is not going to work out very well. No. Okay, back to the bathroom stuff. Let's do a full bath, because why not? It's the guests, sure, but I mean, they're wealthy. They can have a full bath. Can you place the university shower over a bathtub and it still be usable? Because I hate that, like, there's only 2 options for, like, a shower bath combination. I don't think you can. And to be honest, like, these are, I don't like the color options on this one. But it's, like, the only option. Sure. It's what it is. I guess the flowers is probably the best, the closest option. And we can try for a copper sink to match it. And we need some flooring. Flooring would be good. Is there... That's not... That's a kind of gross color. Whites? No. Is this white a little different? No, that looks... Oh, this one's got like a... different swatches of like gray and white. I mean, really, you wouldn't have wood paneling in a bathroom, so maybe my problem is my wall choice here. I picked that one. No. I want to be able to see it. Why is it dark? That one's kind of fun. dark walls, but it's got color in the bottom of it. Meh. Why is it like this one? Like it looks, the swatch makes it look like they're tiny squares. And then you get it up there and you're like, oh, that's huge. So like that one has tiny squares and I like that one. What do you have for colors? And all black. That one's not bad. Oh, that matches the floor. We definitely can't do that. That's like claustrophobic to be in a room of all tile, you know, floor to ceiling, the same pattern tile. Nope. Oh, this one might have me. That's funny. I'm like, man, don't like any of them. Wait, I keep clicking those bottom ones and they're not like, that's better. That works. I don't like the flooring though. This is the matching flooring. This one's okay, I think, because it's broken up with the paint on the wall. Okay, we're gonna have to ditch the walls so I can do the rest. Inner rooms. I hate how the inner rooms you lose all of the walls completely. You can't see any of it. Okay. Probably toilet. Not a black one. Like there, and then, oh, do I not have enough room? Maybe I need to expand it into there. Or toilet is like here. And then sink and stuff is here. Then I don't have to change the room dimensions. Life, I decorated this whole bottom floor and then realized I did not have stairs. It was so bad. Like my whole stream. Almost 2 hours of stream. And then I realized I didn't have stairs. It was great. It was really great. But we managed to figure out a good way to sneak them in on the side over there. So bad. Oh no! Did James Turner do that? Or is that in a different build? Somebody forgot a toilet? That's ridiculous. I mean, I forget toilet paper all the time, but a toilet, like, really? See, I just don't like that. I just don't like this. Maybe the guest bathroom doesn't get, Oh, you thought it was a Get Famous thing? Oh, it could be. I thought maybe it was something that happened just recently, and I knew James did the Moonwood. I don't know that one. It could be. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal, though. Like, not having a toilet. I wonder if it's in one of the apartments. It's probably been patched out by now, right? You can't just go look and find it. Let's do... Sure. Although I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one. That one's okay. I don't like that, like, they have to be placed against a wall a certain way for it to make sense. Like, I can't just place that one here because then the shower is, like, floating in the middle of a room. It feels like a large bathroom for just a John. It definitely was. It was definitely a large bathroom. I do think I want one more cabinet over there. I just wish we had more bathtub shower combos. Like make more of those. I'm not sure. I think it was the Bailey Moon household, but I rarely play the pre-made houses. Yeah, I don't play them a whole lot either. Okay. Cabinet? Is there a cabinet that matches that? What is that from? Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't really loud. I totally just hit the mic. Not a good idea. That's a base game piece? No. Really? Okay. There's probably not anything that matches it then. That would be my guess. No, that doesn't make a lot of sense. What if I did the corner piece of one of these though? Then it's not so like big, but there's a little more there. Kind of crammed for a bathroom. Like, it's got a lot of space, but it's just kind of an awkward layout. That's okay. I was going to do furniture and then come back and do the extras. I want this downstairs up here. Wow, that does not match. Those woods do not go very good together. Okay, so one of these is Mortimer and Bella's suite, and the other is Stella's suite. I almost feel like this could be bathroom and closet. No, that's not what I meant to grab. And you're probably in the wall. That's why it was shaded funny. Why is it still so dark? Yeah, then it could be like a walk-in bathroom and closet, and then this is the bedroom. They don't... The coffins don't work as like a master bed. I could do basement. I don't have a way into it. I could do basement and put coffins in there, but I don't, yeah, like I don't have a way into it if I did that. So, is there really only one coffin option? I thought there was like others. I thought we had some nicer options than just like this weird old beat up one. Show, oh, there is. Why are those not called coffins? There's fancy coffins, but not called coffins. Yeah, why does that doesn't make sense? Oh my gosh, that takes up a lot of room. Okay, so the goths would definitely have like nicer ones. I wonder if that'll even work if I like butt those all the way up there, and then same with like, no. Not very modern. Not modern at all. I think the goths would still like want their main house to be, like, it's hard to say. Like, she's the coven leader, but they're the adults. They're the, like, she's living with them right now. I wanted that one. Because I see the Goss as being super modern, but maybe she's not. Maybe she is like loving the like Victorian aesthetic. So maybe I give them regular beds. Oh, you know what? Her door is right here, so this should probably be this way, and then bathroom is up in the front area. Maybe I give them regular beds and they have like coffins stored in like a, maybe I build like a building or something here that goes down into like a catacomb type situation, and their coffins are all down there. So, because they can sleep in regular beds, or they can like uphold pretenses, right? But for a while, they can still sleep in regular beds. They don't need a coffin right off the bat. And it's a skill that you kind of choose. So maybe we'll do that. And that'll help fill that space in the backyard too, if I can do it that way. It's not a very modern. No, I think we'll do a lot of this vampire type stuff in Stella's room, I think. I think that would be fun. Like she's very like actual goth and likes the Victorian stuff, while the goths themselves are more modern. They only need a coffin if they, yeah. So Stella needs a coffin. It's in her skill tree already. Bella has not been, no, Bella's been changed. She's fully changed, and Mortimer is like midway through. He's been bitten, but not changed. So neither of them have it like in their skills to do it yet. Oh, I want to put in a wall here for her bathroom and closet. I'm gonna keep this agreeable gray in their bedroom. And then some kind of flooring for them. Some kind of carpet. I hate all of our carpet. Hate it. We've done agreeable gray on everything. Grays and blacks. Hopefully I can figure out a color that suits them for decorations. And then let's do tile of some kind because it's a bathroom. Oop, they can be a little bit extra in their own bathroom. And dark and spooky if they want to. Wish we could do this and still see. Then wish there was a way. Is there anything that matches that? I don't think there is. There's nothing that's like that fine tile. I guess that is a fine tile, but... Ugh. It's a lot. That is like distractingly a lot. What does this one look like? No, I don't think I like that. That's not bad. Then it brightens it up a little bit. It's all still like a tile. Let's do an archway in. Not that one though. Bigger one. Taller one. I forgot we have taller walls. Let's do a taller one. Yeah. It's funny, growing up, we had a house where my mom had an arch like that into her bathroom area. Okay, let's put a closet in on this. Closet. Like a His and hers would be kind of nice. Will it fit against... No, it would be in the way of the arch to do it that way. Okay. His and hers is not going to fit. But we can just do that for their quote-unquote walk-in closet. And then bathroom stuff. I didn't put a mirror in the other one. I mean, we'll get there. Gotta do all the decoration stuff still, so it's okay. They need a good old soaking tub. I like that one. Can I don't know how that works. I wonder if I do... What's up, Snug? I don't know if there are any more muffins. If there are, you can have one.
There's just one.
There's just one? Well, you can have it.
Yeah.
Let's do a little toilet pocket here. I need that door. I hope this door will work with that archway being there. I hope it won't be a problem. I guess I could put it here, and then it shouldn't be a problem with the arch. And we need a light. Okay. A little pocket toilet thing there. That way you can have some privacy while you angry poop. And then we can put the sink on this wall maybe? Or we could do... The arch may not be a good thing for this. Trying to think. Who needs a pocket toilet when you have a tub? Yeah. Shoot. I might need to do a smaller arch just so that we can have like a shower too. So if I can put the tub there. And then shower and vanity there. Are there any... This one, but I don't think I like that one. That is giant. No. Definitely, and that's a 2 also, so that wouldn't work. Can do a small one. Kind of sucks for tall... For such a tall thing, and the glass is weird. Glass is weird for inside. Otherwise it's that one. One's a little bit wider. This is weird. Not that they, like, need all of this bedroom space either. I could actually... This can be expanded. One this way. Well, heck. Doesn't really work with that, though. That makes it that built-in closet, okay. Maybe it's not an open archway and it actually has a door then. That's the wrong button. And then we don't need a pocket closet, or a pocket toilet. because it can just be like right there. Okay, and then shower can go in this corner over here. Did all of that keep its tiling, or was that all jacked up now? Ugh. Put the pocket back, tuck the toilet in the 1x1 open space. In the 1x1 open space. And use the 2x2 arch. Wait, okay. Put the toilet pocket back. So, like, put it here. Like that, and then I can use the arch. And put the door right there. Yep. Can I still get... Because I do like the arch, and I do like pocket toilets. Like, close yourself off when you can go to the bathroom, but not take over the whole bathroom when you go. Okay, actually I can move this one into here. I don't need multiples of that. Yes, and then I can have my arch. Not the same one I had in the beginning, because the same one I had, I think, was a 3. I would have the door to the pocket flush with the dresser thingy. Yes, like that. Or are you saying move it over a touch? Oh, I see what you mean, like bring it forward. Okay, so then I see what you mean. And then, actually, I think they look nicer too when you drag a wall through the whole thing. It just like looks a little neater and complete instead of having like that open space over it. Okay, so then bring you forward. No, I didn't want to bring that. Okay. Did I lose my... No, what did I lose? Oh, I lost the light is what I lost. There we go. Yeah. Almost need that to be black and not brown. No, wrong button. Then it kind of like blends a little better. Perfecto. Not for any reason other than aesthetics, right? Yeah. No, but I do like that. I think it looks a little more symmetrical, just a tad. To do it that way. And then arch can go right there. I think this arch might be too big. Yeah, that's the 3. That's a 2 right there. Yay, I got my arch. And then we need, I think I want a shower in the corner. What is this black one? That doesn't look very black. Oh, the tile is black, I guess. Okay. Shower there. And sinks. I just hate when pocket toilets have the door open to the knees. That's true. That is true. Oh my gosh, you should see my house right now. Like, literally, they took an actual closet to build the second bathroom in. The extra hallway to makes the experience more comfortable. So, like, this is the closet. Trying to, like, how do I show this? They've taken this section. This is where, like, my furnace is. Not it. What is it? It's not my furnace. I don't even know. I'm not even sure really what it is that's underneath it because my furnace is taller. It's like right over here actually. But so they've taken, this is the doorway and it's got the folding doors because it used to be a closet. And then there's the toilet. So if you're sitting there and someone opens the folding doors, it's opened into your knees. And then this is like, the sink is here off to the side, but it's weirdly mounted higher and then because it's on top of something underneath. So you don't have as much like cabinet space underneath because there is something there. Maybe it's the ductwork. That's what it is. Because the main like intake vent to the furnace goes right under there. So there's like half the cabinet space and they just like shoved this really weird bathroom.
What I made for you.
Uh-huh. Remember how we said we're not going to do that anymore?
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. But it's super weird. So that's how they got away with giving a second bathroom in this tiny, tiny house. It's like turning a closet into a bathroom. So stupid. Like, and there's no way it adds that much to it to like take out a closet. The dumbest decision ever, in my opinion. I've got one. I don't think you guys can see her. I've got one just hanging out behind me. No, she's like right outside the frame over here drawing pictures in the blanket of the bed. It's so funny. Yeah, that's my weirdly laid out bathroom. That's how they made this a master bedroom, is by taking out a closet and putting a bathroom in the closet. So dumb. Like it at least it's not the main bathroom. It's not like, no, the kids don't use that bathroom. But it's the bathroom in here in the master. It gets them one more number on Zillow. It must. One more number for like, yeah, beds and bathrooms. That's true. It's just super weird.
I like ones.
You like Arwen's necklace? Did you put that necklace on the cat last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, he was not happy. He did not love it. He came to mommy very upset because he had something on
I
him.
don't know what it's on.
I don't think you can put it on right now. You'll have to wait till later. She's like, I love this necklace. Are you the one who tormented the cat last night? I kind of I like that one. Is there a floating cabinet that will go with it? +1 on the bathroom, right? Yeah, I think that's exactly what they did. Like, because I don't think it's adding value to the house at all. There's no way. They don't have any, like, counter space that way. Not at all. What time is it? Oh, it's time for me to end. That's why she's starting to bug me. She's hungry. She's like, yeah. It's getting to be lunchtime. She goes, yeah. Yep. Okay, kiddo. Well, I guess that is where we'll leave off for right now. And then, I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Friday. I'm kind of feeling like maybe Spyro. Because I'm hoping to finish these over the next couple of days, so that this may not be it. But there's the house that we're working on. For the Goth family and for Stella. So they can start growing their coven. And I probably will put like a shed back here or something. Down into the basement with their coffins. Like a little catacomb style thing going on down there. And maybe where we trap people so that they can keep turning people. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. I think, let me pop on over to this one. I think that's gonna be it. Thanks for hanging out with me, Zach. I appreciate it. And life, I hope you have a good day. And say hi.
Hi.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I don't think there's really a good way to raid people. I've hopefully someday that comes, but I'm not gonna worry too much about raiding right now while they're still developing all that stuff. But, okay. You guys have a good day. We'll see you soon, I'm sure. Friday, hopefully.